Live from beautiful Oriole Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Athletics taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
365, really, man, I gotta get mine. 247 to the 365. So what you know about life? 24/7 to the 36. Hey, life, I'm living it. Any bad energy, I'm binning it. And I go in with everything I do, so the best I'm giving it. Yeah, I got a plan and I've written it. I was studying and I was listening. Took a few L's, but I turned them to W's, so I'm winning it. Yeah, I'm really on the grind. 247, 365. And you know what it's like. 247, 365. Hustling, really, man, I gotta get mine. 247 to the 365. So what you know about life? 24/7 to the 36.
John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
If you know, then you know. If you don't, then you don't. Ay. Yeah, back in the day, ain't no love given. Yeah, now back in the city, and they with it. Can't hold a grudge, all that forgiving. Hey, back in the city, and they. Hey, now you see it, now you don't. Spend some money, make it back, go some more. Hey, we about to take
First pitch coming your way next.
Hey, about to take it up a notch, about to take it up, about to take it up a notch.
And getting the start for Baltimore, Kyle Bradish. His ERA ranks among the best in the league, and it's earned.
Yeah, Boog, he's not giving away free passes and consistently missing barrels. That impact, it just shows up on a regular basis. It's been an impressive season up to this point.
Everything's down in the zone, and everything's working for him. Unlike your hips, the stats don't lie, Singy.
Well, the numbers say elite, and the eye test backs it up. You need to put that arm in bubble wrap. It's a long season, and they're going to need this guy.
Brent Rooker leading things off and takes a strike. Foul off down the right side. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jeff McNeil.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just underway from Baltimore. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Inside, ball 1.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ward on the move. Stretches out and hauls it in. Orioles due up in the first, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. And pitching in this one for the A's, Luis Severino. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a quick out, number 1. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Coming off a huge showing in their last game, Pete Alonso.
Yeah, Boog, no doubt. He's a huge reason for this club's success this year. I mean, these guys are benefiting in a big way from his clutch at bats and really just the overall production he's been able to put together so far. Leads the American League in RBIs, so expect him to play a role in this one.
Gunnar Henderson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Fastball for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Inside and it hit him.
Got him.
Batting third, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Right through there for a strike. Alonso came up with 4 hits in his last game. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Here's Adley Rutschman. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And there's a strike. Henderson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Hey.
On a line. And that will end the inning. Nothing for the Orioles in the first. On to the second for Baltimore. No score. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything.
Well,
with.
that's off the plate.
That one missing inside. Clips the corner. And that's strike 1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. And there's a foul ball. Chopped to the right side. Throws to Henderson. Double play.
He's out.
What a clean killing to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
Base knock right field. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Blaze Alexander.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Out towards right center field. One down.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Samuel Basallo.
One out man at first. And now the DH, Samuel Basallo. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Yeah. That's a ball.
Second inning here, no score. Close
Ball
one,
2.
doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
What do you got?
Basallo checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Check swing, he went, and the count's full. Stays alive. Three and 2. Payoff pitch.
That's
and
right.
ball
Ball
4, 2 aboard.
Batting 9th, third baseman, Toby Mayo.
Grounder might be 2. Over to McNeil. Over to first.
He's safe.
Safe.
Up next.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. It's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. That one's upstairs, ball 1. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning.
Nope. Outside.
Just off the
That's
inside
inside.
edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Swing like new jack up top, high heel, got you with a view at, always on topic, you be with the news at.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Ball one there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced
Inside,
by the
ball
call
two.
out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
On the ground, right side. Alonso steps on the bag. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Carlos Cortez up next for the A's.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Henderson over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Big racks, what I stack, ain't no chit chat. I'm on the move, making moves till my hit snaps. Arthritis, probably from all nighters, kicking up.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Back to work, Luis Severino.
Aye.
Ripped to right. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Hey.
Alonso with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Good job to fight that one off. Ripped to short. 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see him more aggressive with those pitches.
And a foul ball. That one inside. Look out.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
In the air on the infield. Kurtz in position. And that'll do it. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Back here in Baltimore, on fire coming in, and man, he's still sizzling in this one.
Great command of his pitches. He's the whole package. If you're building a prototype in the lab, it probably looks a lot like this.
We saw some on the jocks, drop top Benzo, sitting on Lorenzo's, European kid, looking real fresh, yo. Roll down the window. What's up, baby? My name's KB, and you can roll with me. Hop in, let's take this.
He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. Fought off foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes the runner. Relay throw home. He will score, and the A's have moved out in front. 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And now, Tyler Soderstrom. Fly to left his first time. And a curve misses outside. Ball one.
Hey!
Fouled off left side. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side.
That's a base hit. He boots it. In comes the run from second, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. That's in there. 0-1. Hit on the ground might be 2. 1 at second. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the A's 2 and the Orioles 0. Bottom of the 4th, here's Tyler O'Neill. Softly in the air down the line. Fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Nice line drive to the pole side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees, and they get the out.
Well, credit the base runner there for a great secondary lead in beating the throw to second, but they don't give up, continue to try to complete what would be a double play, and they get the trail runner on the backside. Hey, you know what? That's a pretty good play. You'll take it.
Now at the plate, Blaze Alexander. This one in the air right field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Digging in, Samuel Basallo. He reached out a walk his first time.
Ball, that's outside.
Pitch misses,
Outside, that's a ball.
and the count is 2-0. That one
Ball
missed,
3.
now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Liner snagged at first.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Ball, that's out.
One now. That one ripped, but foul. The 1-2.
Ball.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Orioles tie it up.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. Base hit! Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a hit. The relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Activity in the bullpen. Elvis Alvarado, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Barlow getting loose as well. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall, and this could score both runners. In comes the run for second.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Foul ball. The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Luis Severino won't go any further. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
For the A's.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill, 1 for 2.
Hey.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. Tyler O'Neill sends it out. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-2.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the inning. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Orioles 8 and the A's 2. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
1 away here in the 5th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
McNeil.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Gets the call, and the count even 1-1. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
2 down, bases empty. Zach Geloff now at the plate.
Yeah.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And it's still 8-2. Back now at Oriole Park. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
On a line, base hit. And a man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. And there's a strike.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Basallo aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. The feed for one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Wilson should have this one. And that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They lead at 8-2. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. And now Carlos Cortez.
Third baseman Carlos Cortez.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
In the air to left center. Ward on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the A's, right fielder Brent Rooker.
First
Nope.
pitch
Ball
just
one.
misses. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. The Orioles up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball. Down.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Kowser under it, and that is that. It's the Orioles 8 and the A's 2.
Tripping my pasta, got it good beats. Big out status, I'm on the leash. How they control, running the streets. Finding my way, finding my peace. Running the street like I show speed. Never ever seen nothing like me. Never ever seen nothing like me.
Now pitching for the
Back
A's,
now for the bottom of the
number
sixth,
58,
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Barlow.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Ground ball right side, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Way outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Barlow, a 6'3" righty, 210 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2011.
That's ball 2.
got him looking for the K. Alonso thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Butler gets under it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 8 and the A's 2. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Swing and a bouncer. Toss to Alonso, and 2 away to start the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on.
Hey!
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. It's the Orioles 8 and the A's 2.
Now pitching for the
JT Ginn gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Out to short, Wilson. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Swing and a foul straight back. 0-1 now. The A's bullpen has some movement. Tyler Ferguson up and loosening in the pen. Well struck, right field. And that one is off the wall. Now a relay to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Blaze Alexander digs in now. Base hit right field. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hey!
You'll one.
Ball one.
Ground ball to first, could be two. One at second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 9 and the A's 2. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the 8th. Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit. Bradish still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And a swing and a miss with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Nope, that's down.
The Orioles up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Hey!
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball to letters, throws him for strike 3. And the batter now, Zach Geloff.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hey!
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. It's the Orioles 9 and the A's 2. Back now at Oriole Park. Now the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Cortez tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Right side, hard hit. Kurtz takes it to the bag, and he's out.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. So, man aboard. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. the ground. McNeil. Third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, the Orioles lead it 10-2. Last chance coming up for the A's. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, number 26. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And the 9th inning starts with a double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hurts up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Now he's challenging to call strike. And it's going to stay a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them.
Ball. That's inside.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th.
Nope.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
They're down to their final strike. Ripped to right, base hit. Cortez around third. To the plate.
Yep,
Can't hang on. He's safe. It's 10-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. And that one hit to first.
No, that's a
and
foul
that's
ball.
just foul. Popped up. Mayo settles under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take the series opener here at home.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Tell you about the sun, could I make you believe that in the summer when it burn it don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen, that's how our function could be. Start this production with me, we can mark time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E love, and that's word to plug to J.D. Dub. My round is and now heat reside way past sun, and we love sun. That's it.
Yeah,
Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Yeah. Big poppin', I realize I'm the gift, so this year I ain't going Christmas shopping. I've been hearing ching off and the smooth slick Rick talking. He burnt out, 50 million for the catalog I turned down. I'm making money every second, you should learn how. These puppies barking out a wolf, but I turn round, swinging like the first round. Even in the 12, got myself rich, took the fan with me. Always the reality would turn into my fantasy. Want a chance with me, so she holler in the man city. Baby, no humanity, now you can't get me. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pet it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much.
Ay, ay, los pongo a bailar la pelúa. El que no baile que lo despelucan. No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen.